Wonders the say shall not end, my people. Good evening. Welcome back to our very channel. We are here again with another information that will make you to understand that actually Ohanaeze Ndigbo is not formed for the progress of Igbo land or for your promotion or for your freedom, but it is actually formed to stop you. That is why when the Fulani oligarchy or the UK, the Britain, when they want to get information from Igbo and they go through Ohanaeze Ndigbo, they are actually the ones that set up these groups, paying them monthly, or I don't know how they are getting their payment, but they are well paid so that they will continue in subjugation of their own people, against their own wish. Because of money, they are using these people to stop us. This video tells me more about what I'm telling you, and I need you to listen to this video. It's worth sharing. Please share it.
Very freedom-loving, democratic person is always trying to be nice to the North. There is no reason to be nice to the North. When we talk about how far Nigeria has progressed, I think it would also be fair to talk about how far we could not progress because of the manner in which we came together. Lugard began by saying, I will form a coalition with an ethnic group which will help run the North, and then the North will run Nigeria. He got that pattern from Uganda because the traditional rulership in Uganda required the British to simply govern the people using an old formality. When he got to Nigeria, he decided he was going to form this alliance with, it became for him a matter of an Anglo-Fulani alliance. And in the 1902 memo to the colonial office, he was very specific. If we cannot make this generation perform as we wish them to, we will train their children or we will train their children's children. No political party could win a majority. So every decision taken in Nigeria, every arrangement made had to be based on a coalition. And the coalition we set out with was very interesting. The North was the hegemonic group. It had a virtual veto over the two southern states. A veto in the sense that in terms of size, it was virtually 3 times bigger than the two southern regions. And therefore, it meant whoever was going to run Nigeria was going to be linking the North and one of the two southern regions. What do you think we can do to have a better Nigeria? And, we don't need to keep worrying about the British. How do we save this country that belongs to all of us? I want to say that the real issue is that we have not properly confronted the problems that Britain created for Nigeria. And it is because we have not confronted those problems and the answers we have been providing are not consensually brought to the level of decision making that we have the problem we have. From the very beginning, the restructuring of Nigeria was meant to keep us in a certain state. Each time we have tried to make that change, to change that structure, something was done that disrupted the process. What I started by saying is this, that whenever we try to change the things, if Britain did not intervene, the military intervened. And the kind of interventions they have made ensure that the power structure that was put in place is never changed. We still have a veto holder in the Nigerian political system.
I thought so deep before I could link what Ohanaeze Ndigbo is doing in Igbo land with what he's talking about. He's saying that Britain are actually ruling countries using those coalitions, all those groups they formed. That is why if they want to restructure Nigeria, they will use it. Either Britain will come and say 1 or 2 things, or they will use military to kill some people, to disperse people from gathering, from talking about the power structure. And that's actually what is going on in every region. There is Afenifere in Yoruba land. There is many coalition, northern coalition, those coalition, they are the people that Britain are using to rule over the affairs of this country. So Ohanaeze Ndigbo is not left out. They are the people. Remember the last time, the British High Commissioner, despite the heat, despite the clamoring that they should release Nnamdi Kanu, they should conduct referendum, they should do this, they should do that, he had the audacity, temerity to go and meet Iwuanyanwu, and nobody knew what they signed. Nobody knew what they agreed. So that's actually what has been playing out since. And that is, if we don't disperse these groups in our regions, nothing will stand, because they are paid agents. All right? If the Biafra freedom is almost close, you will hear Ohanaeze Ndigbo. They will start placing bounty on this person, place bounty on this person, destroy this, say this, do, say that. They will write to Britain, they will write to EU, they will write, so that they will maintain their salaries and make sure there is total subjugation of their own people. These are paid agents, and they are demonic agents. I must tell you the truth. If fathers like them will not condemn killing in strong terms, if fathers like them cannot make decisions that will stand, telling the youth, oh, please, if they are not releasing our son, our brother, your uncle, we are signing out today. They have never made such statement, and they will never make such statement, because they are paid agents. Never again will you think Ohanaeze Ndigbo is speaking the minds of Ndigbo. They are agents. These are people that they are using, all right? They are doing their own business for their own selfish reasons. So they should be receiving woto. Chase them out from that land. That's how they lost every respect, because if the youths open their eyes very well, they will understand that these men are actually evil. They are not for the good of their region. Because if they are, what concerns the youth will concern them more. Where the youth is standing is where they will stand. But that is not the case. They are on their own page, differently from what the youths are clamoring for. You see, Simon Ekpa Diegu. That is why we must follow him to give these people back to back. Don't respect them because of their age. They are not good elders. I tell you the truth. They are not for you, and they are not for me. They are against your freedom. They are part of the suffering you are receiving. And that's the news we want to tell our people today. Thank God for this video that exposed them. God bless you.